Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to our Wildcat Weekly Minute Update. I'm Adàn Wright.
And I'm Seth Bynog. Here's what's happening on campus this week.
It's the first chapel of our spring semester, so a few reminders. First, be sure to observe chapel etiquette. It includes no food or drinks in the auditorium. Refrain from using your cell phone and try to use the bathroom before chapel begins. Chapel starts at 11 a.m. sharp, so make sure that you are on time to get your chapel credit.
Speaking of which, you do need 11 chapel credits this semester, along with 5 cultural credits. We'll let you know which events will help get you to those.
You still have time to add or drop a class for your spring semester. The add-drop window for Term A classes ends on Wednesday, and for full semester classes, Tuesday, January 20th is the deadline.
LCU Security wants to clear up any confusion about where you're supposed to park. They've released a map with color coding for the appropriate parking lots. You can find it in this week's Wildcat Weekly email.
You want to make good use of your awesome library this semester. Keep in mind their hours. They're open Monday through Thursday at 7:45 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays from 7:45 to noon, Saturdays from 10 a.m. to noon, and Sunday from 5 to 10 p.m.
And if you need help with your academic research, the library has the scoop. Just scan the QR code to book a personalized session with a skilled librarian or stop by the library for more information. This is for both graduate and undergraduate students.
If you have work study and need a job this semester, you can apply to work in the game room. You can stop by the 3rd floor of the Student Center to get an application. The deadline is next Tuesday.
If you feel like your time management needs some improvement, Student Life has a special session scheduled for that. Their Life Hacks time management session is next Thursday, January 22nd at 11 a.m. in the game room. You'll also get a culture credit for attending.
The first LCU rec event of this semester is a cornhole tournament. It's happening on Friday, January 23rd at 3 p.m. in the Quad. You can register for that on IM Leagues until 2 p.m. next Friday.
The intramural basketball season is just around the corner. 5-on-5 leagues for men and co-ed teams start on January 28th and run through February 18th. Register your team on IM Leagues by Tuesday, January 27th at 5 p.m.
And anytime this semester, if you find yourself needing any help to get your assignments done, be sure to visit the Student Success Center. You can schedule your personal tutoring session on Canvas.
The LCU basketball teams get set for their first home games in more than that in a month. For that and the rest of the week in Wildcat sports, here's Danny Cobb.
What's up, Wildcats? There's no sugarcoating it. It's been a tough season for our men's and women's basketball teams. There's still a lot of the season left, and they could really use your support over the next 2 weeks. The LCU men have won 2 of their last 4 games in the Red River Athletic Conference. They still have the possibility of making the conference tournament if they can keep it going. The women's team has really struggled this year with just 1 win, and that's why a change was made. Vice President of Intercollegiate Athletics, Rainey Mason, will serve as interim coach for the rest of the season. Here's where you can help. Thursday night is our Fill the Fieldhouse game. The women's game starts at 5:30, the men at 7:30, as the Wildcats host the University of North Texas at Dallas. So grab a few friends and let's show some big support for your Wildcats. The teams are actually starting a 4-game homestand on Saturday. It's the University of Southwest visiting HO West, the women at 1 p.m., the men at 3 p.m. We'll see you there. It won't be long before our baseball and softball teams hit the diamond. LCU baseball will open their season a week from Friday as they host Wiley in a doubleheader with a pair of games against Mid-America Christian the next day. Softball will wait an extra week to start their season. They'll play 4 games in the LCU Invitational over at the Ward 9 Sportsplex January 30th and 31st. Finally, the LCU esports team is the champion of the NECC 6th Division. Right before Christmas break, the Overwatch team defeated Buena Vista University in 4-2 fashion. This is the first ever trophy won by the esports club. They'll take the competition to the national stage this April. Congratulations to Bailey Simmons, Comfort Muzambe, Cooper Ware, Adàn Wright, and yours truly on the victory. And for more scores and information, follow LCU Wildcats on Facebook, Instagram, and X. That's the week in LCU sports. I'm Danny Cobb. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Danny. If you need anything to be announced in the Wildcat Weekly Minute, please email wildcatweekly@lcuniversity.edu, if possible at least a few days in advance.
And be sure to follow us at Wildcats Media on Facebook, Instagram, and X to keep up with what our Wildcats Media News team is doing during the semester.
For Wildcats Media News, I'm Adàn Wright.
And I'm Seth Bynog. I'll see you later.